Your business is only as strong as the body running it. If you're running on empty, so is your company. Think about it. How can you lead, innovate, and make sharp decisions if your body is constantly fatigued? You see, energy isn't something you wake up with. It's something you create throughout daily habits.
Physical vitality isn't just about fitness, it's about fueling your body and mind to perform at your best. The difference between just getting through the day and showing up powerfully in everything you do comes down to hydration, movement, sleep, and nutrition. These aren't just wellness trends, they're performance strategies.
Top entrepreneurs don't just work on their business, they work on their bodies. Whether it's morning movement, acupuncture, or fueling up with the right foods, they understand that peak performance starts within.
Because success isn't just about hustle, it's about sustainability. And the strongest businesses, they're built by the strongest minds and bodies.
There was a time when I prioritized work over my health, and it nearly cost me everything. I thought grinding 24/7 was the only way to success. Less sleep, more work, always pushing harder. But then, when our son Nico was diagnosed with cancer, everything shifted. No amount of success matters if you don't have the health to sustain it. Entrepreneurs love to talk about investments, but your biggest investment isn't your business, your team, or your bank account. It's your body. You're constantly running on fumes, your performance suffers. Decision fatigue sets in, creativity dips, and burnout becomes inevitable. Studies show that entrepreneurs are more prone to stress, poor sleep, and exhaustion than the average person. That's not a badge of honor. That's a warning sign. You can have all the ambition in the world, but without the energy to execute, it means nothing. Prioritizing sleep. No more glorifying all-nighters. Studies show that sleep deprivation reduces cognitive function by 30%. Quality sleep fuels focus, creativity, and resilience. Hydration and nutrition. Your body is a machine. Fuel it like one. Reduce sugar, processed foods, and energy crashes. Even 1% dehydration can impact mood and concentration. Movement and recovery. Exercise, breath work, cold therapy, sauna, HRV tracking. Movement isn't just for fitness. It's for mental clarity and long-term resilience.
I used to rely on sugar and quick meals to power through the day. I thought as long as I got my sugar fix, I'll be fine. But I constantly felt drained, my focus dipped, and by mid-afternoon, my energy crashed. When I finally committed to real nutrition, the difference was immediate. Better focus, more sustained energy, and fewer mood swings. Entrepreneurs demand peak performance, but most of us run on fumes. Caffeine, sugar, processed snacks, skipping meals. We think we don't have time for proper nutrition, but the truth is, we can't afford not to prioritize it. Your brain is the command center of your business. If you're feeding it junk, you're running at a disadvantage. Hydration fuels brain function. Dehydration is the most overlooked productivity killer. Just 1 to 2% dehydration can reduce mental clarity, reaction time, and memory. Yet most entrepreneurs don't drink nearly enough water. Whole foods equals high performance. Anti-inflammatory foods like greens, healthy fats, and lean proteins stabilize blood sugar, sustain energy, and prevent afternoon crashes. Morning routines create momentum. A nutrient-packed breakfast fuels better decision-making and sustained focus throughout the day.
I used to push through 12-hour workdays without moving much, thinking I was being productive. But I noticed my focus would crash right around mid-afternoon, and my stress levels would rocket. Once I started walking meetings, morning movement rituals, everything shifted. Better clarity, lower stress, and higher energy. Movement isn't just about exercise. It's about keeping your body and brain sharp. Science shows that movement improves focus, reduces stress, and enhances cognitive performance. The best entrepreneurs just don't train their business skills, they train their bodies for peak performance. Daily intentional movement. Small movements compound over time. Walking, stretching, and breath work can significantly impact focus and stress levels. Strength training equals mental resilience. Lifting weights isn't just for fitness. It builds discipline, emotional control, and mental toughness to handle pressure in business. Move first, work better. Entrepreneurs who move in the morning report higher productivity, better decision making, and sharper focus throughout the day. Energy recovery practices. Beyond movement, acupuncture, Reiki, and somatic therapy help regulate stress, restore balance, and improve mental clarity.
I remember constantly feeling exhausted, no matter how much I rested. I thought I was just overworking, but when I got my blood work done, I discovered my cortisol was through the roof. That was my wake-up call. Burnout wasn't just about stress, it was a biochemical imbalance. Most entrepreneurs overlook hormone health, but balanced hormones dictate energy, mood, and focus. We assume burnout comes from overworking, but more often it's an internal imbalance, one we don't even realize is happening. Your brain runs on hormonal fuel: dopamine for motivation, serotonin for mood stability, and cortisol for stress response. If these are out of balance, your ability to focus, make decisions, and lead effectively will suffer. Chronic fatigue and brain fog. Elevated cortisol overworks the nervous system, leading to burnout and poor mental clarity. Poor sleep and recovery. Melatonin and growth hormone regulate deep sleep, cellular repair, and next-day energy levels. Stress and emotional regulation. Serotonin and dopamine imbalances impact confidence, focus, and motivation, leading to emotional ups and downs. Solutions for balance. Get tested. A full hormone and metabolic panel reveals root causes of fatigue, mood swings, and burnout. Optimize lifestyle. Deep sleep, stress reduction, and nutrient-dense foods like omega-3s, adaptogens, and protein help regulate hormone production. Holistic support. Hypnotherapy, acupuncture, and emotional therapy help reset the nervous system and promote balance from the inside out.
Which of these health habits will you focus on first?
Drop your answer in the comments and let's optimize our health together.